Hey guys, I'm back with another renovation video, and we recently renovated the dining room. This is the before. As you can see, it has a lot of wood on the walls with wallpaper at the top. I didn't get footage of me taking it down because I was too excited, but here's the wood off of the wall. Underneath the wood was sheetrock, thank the renovation gods, but it had like these black spray paint lines on it, probably for the wood placement. The wallpaper would not peel off, so we had to use the water and vinegar solution and score it in order to get it off. As you can see, it looks pretty rough. We called it the trap house for a couple of days, and this is Alex acting it out. After we patched the hole with sheetrock, we began the joint compound and sanding process. We put in new outlets, light switches, and replaced the thermostat. I then wanted to start working on the fireplace. We started by scrubbing like 100 years worth of gunk off the brick. The idea was to paint the mantle white and whitewash the brick, but the brick was so old that the whitewash looked horrible. So we tried painting the brick and it looked even worse. I was thinking shiplap, but this girl's on a budget and ended up going with sheetrock instead. We added a border around the fireplace, caulked all around it, and while that dried, we got ready to paint the walls. We got a few samples from Home Depot and ended up going with the color Rejuvenation. Brady, Titan, and Riley helped, of course. For the fireplace, we wanted it to be the focal point of the room, so we painted the wall and the brick cotton blossom, and the mantle cottage white, the same colors we used in our living room. I literally had to take a tiny paintbrush to get into the little grooves. After the walls were painted, we ran into a problem with the outlets. Some ended up needing more joint compound and caulking because of the gaps. 1 minute, it feels like you're cruising right along, and then something comes up and sets you back. We had to get molding for the nook, and I chose this pretty trim with leaf engravings, but of course, after I painted it, you could no longer see it. One of my favorite parts was repurposing some of the wood from the walls for plant shelves. I think they came out really nice. To finish off the renovations, we polished the floors and it made a huge difference, and the next morning we were able to decorate. This project took a lot of elbow grease and sleepless nights. I looked like this a majority of the time, but the results were worth it.